Hey guys, how are you? So today I am going to be doing my review of The Shadow Rising, book 4 of The Wheel of Time. So I've been loving The Wheel of Time at the moment, and I'm sure if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I've been collecting the series, trying to get up to 14 just so I can hammer through them as I'm reading them. But I'm on to book 4 now, and I'm really enjoying it, and I just can't believe where the direction the book went. So I am going to talk about spoilers, unfortunately, because at this point in the series, if you're watching this video, then like you've probably read the previous 3, so you kind of know like the characters and stuff. So this book heavily focuses on Perrin. He's like a main front character throughout this book. He goes back to the Two Rivers, and it's like just I can't believe what happened. Basically, he wants to protect the Two Rivers because the Trollocs have came to the Two Rivers, and him and Fiel go there, and they gather up the people, and Perrin basically becomes this leader, this lord, and I just really loved it. Like, because Perrin kind of had been, in my opinion, he'd kind of been in the background mostly. He hadn't really been a forefront, so it was really enjoyable for this to happen, and feel I kind of liked their development between the two. Obviously, they were in a relationship by this point, but I feel like their relationship has developed a bit, where he trusts her a bit more, and he's willing to let her do things on her own. Well, after she kind of did things on her own, and yeah, there's a lot that goes on with Rand. Him and Mat and Moiraine go into the city, and the name is dropped out of my head because I'm on to the 5th book now. So no, I'm on to the 6th book. Sorry, I read the 5th book. Rhulian, they go into Rhulian, and they both discover a lot. Rand discovers so much about the Egil past and his past, and what that all means. And then Mat goes into this door, and he thinks they're going to give him the answers he wants about his future, and they do, but he doesn't. He doesn't like offer what he's going to give in exchange for these answers, and they basically put him up under a tree with a bit of rope. Obviously, you can imagine what that means. And I thought he was going to pass away for a moment, but Rand obviously gets there in time and cuts him loose. And then, in my opinion, that starts the beginning of another change in the character of Mat. From that point up to where I am now in book 6, he learns a lot about the past of the bloodline that he comes from. Basically one of these battle lords was in his past bloodline, so he's getting a lot of flashbacks to who he was and stuff. So that's all really interesting, and it develops in a really interesting way into book 5. So if you're on book 4 and you haven't read book 5, like, that really develops so much, and it's amazing what happens then. But it's a really good setup now for Mat from now until book 6. And Moiraine finds out some stuff, but we don't hear about that. She learns a lot about herself, and we don't hear about that until later on in a couple of books. But basically she becomes Rand's servant because she wants to be close to him, and she wants to help him and aid him in any way. So and then this book kind of finishes with Rand uniting all the clans, as he is most of the clans, as he is the man before the dawn, and they are the people of the dragon, the Egil people. So it's kind of, this book, I felt like was a lot of setup that got paid off in book 5, but also Perrin's story kind of felt completed in book 4. It start and end. So, in my opinion, I really enjoyed book 4, and from other YouTubers I've watched, I think they really thought it was one of the best ones. I'm still hoping that it'll just keep improving on top of each other. But yeah, tell me what you thought about book 4, and if you've read it, and is it your favourite, or which one is your favourite? But don't spoil it because I'm only up to book 6. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna record the book review for book 5 now next. So thanks.